You're listening to Four Things to Know, a WCCO daily news podcast.
Today is Friday, July 17th. I'm Heather Brown in for Maria and Johnny. Thanks so much for watching and listening to Four Things to Know today. All across Minnesota, the impacts of the burning wildfires were on full display, and northern Minnesota just cannot catch a break. With these fires burning so close by, you could hardly see the iconic lift bridge in Duluth Harbor last night. This smoke stretching across much of the state, even making its way south of the metro. The smoke's coming from dozens of wildfires that are burning up in northern Minnesota and in Canada. You can see from this video, Minnesota National Guard helping fight the flames from the air. Jonathan Erickson is one of the National Guard soldiers who arrived in Orr, Minnesota on the 13th on a mission to help their northern neighbors stay safe.
This is what we joined for, an opportunity to do something and to have a positive effect. You know, when we're flying to these fires, you're flying over populated areas and seeing the positive effect that you're having for these communities.
And these fights not over yet. We've also learned the Boundary Waters closure is being extended through Sunday. Number two, a major redesign of Lyndale Avenue South got the green light by the Minneapolis City Council on Thursday. This is a plan that supporters say will make that corridor safer. This project includes separated sidewalks and bikeways, along with traffic calming measures along the nearly century-old street. Supporters say that the changes are needed to address safety concerns in that busy Lynn Lake area. But not everybody's on board. That project's set to eliminate about 25% of the existing parking, and it could hurt businesses during years of construction. Some point to the reconstruction of Hennepin Avenue as a warning, including Minneapolis City Council member Soren Stevenson.
These transportation decisions have real consequences for businesses, employees, and neighborhoods they affect.
People who have been hit by cars and killed on this road, people who have been injured, people who don't cross the road because it is so dangerous, and so they feel hemmed in one neighborhood as opposed to going to the other. There are so many reasons why this update is happening.
Hennepin County says it will continue working with businesses as the project moves forward. Construction is not expected to begin for another 2 years, and it could take up to 3 years to complete. Number three for To Know today, a potential breakthrough in what is causing an outbreak of foodborne illness that's known best for causing explosive diarrhea. Federal regulators are investigating one specific company for a link to lettuce contaminated with that Cyclospora parasite. The parasite has caused thousands of people to get sick. And now sources are telling CBS News that an FDA traceback investigation has identified a single supplier of iceberg lettuce from Mexico. They're called Taylor Farms, as a possible source. Company supplies lettuce to Taco Bell locations in 5 states where people have gotten sick with cyclosporiasis. Now, in a statement, Taco Bell told CBS News that it has taken immediate action to voluntarily remove potentially impacted lettuce from a supplier in select states. As for how to stay safe, doctors say it's all about how you prepare your food.
If you're going to have produce, which we would never say don't have any produce, but if you can cook it, that's your safest option right now. Needing to get to at least 158 degrees is key.
As the investigation continues, questions about how the produce was contaminated to begin with. Cyclosporiasis spreads when infected feces contaminate food and water. Now, CBS News has reached out to Taylor Farms for comment. Number four, thousands will head to the Harriet Island for the Minnesota Yacht Club Music Festival this weekend. Performers, they'll either have a 45-minute or an hour-long set, except for the headliner. They get 90 minutes. This year's big names include the Lumineers, Mountjoy, Matchbox 20, and the Strokes. Those doors open at 12:30. The curfew's 10:30, and there are some tickets still available. And we got a bright spot for you this morning. Now's your chance to see one of the most endangered animals from Southeast Asia. You might have heard of these Malayan tapirs. Yep, this is Ume. Just made her debut at the Minnesota Zoo. She's 1 year old. She came here from a zoo in Washington State, and we're told that Ume is playful and curious. The zoo says there are fewer than 2,500 Malayan tapirs left in the wild. So welcome here to Minnesota. I'm Heather Brown. This has been the Four Things to Know. Thanks so much for tuning in. Once Maria returns, we will return to our regular format. Have a good rest of the day and the weekend.
I'm Maria Lizignoli, and this podcast comes to you from the WCCO podcast studio.
I'm Johnny Connor, and this is where you'll find the latest news of the day with us on 4 Things to Know.
I'm Mariel Mose, and I bring you the stories behind the female athletes redefining the game on women in sports.
I'm Adam Duxter. Join me for a deep dive into faith and what it means to Minnesotans around the state on Bigger Than Belief.
Stay in the know on the go with the WCCO podcast studio. Go to WCCO.com/podcasts.